Good evening, viewers, and Happy New Year. Welcome to the Kdf Friday Bulletin. I am Senior Private Jeff Mwangi. The Bulletin is your trusted source for weekly updates on defense, from operational highlights to the latest developments at the Ministry of Defense. In our highlights tonight, reflecting on 2024, the Kenya Defense Force's key events in the past year, revisiting honor retired Colonel John Bryant's reflective return to 3 Kenya Rifles. Kenya Defense Forces continues to champion community support and education in Baringo County. Sharing the spirit, Kahawa Garrison and Moi Air Base conduct festive outreach. Kenya Defense Forces partner with county medics to answer Lomelo's call for help. Welcome to our special segment where we recap the significant events of 2024 within the Kenya Defense Forces and the Ministry of Defense. The year 2024 was a mix of triumphs, transitions, and tributes that have shaped the landscape of our national security. Let's take a closer look.
The year began with a heartbreaking loss for the Kenya Defense Forces and the nation as a whole. On April 18, 2024, we were struck by the tragic news of General Francis Ogola's untimely demise in a helicopter crash. The chief of the Defense Forces was on a mission in the North Rift region when the fatal accident occurred, leaving a void in our military leadership. A memorial service was held at the Ulinzi Complex, Langata, where colleagues, friends and family gathered to celebrate the life and legacy of General Ogola. The service was marked by heartfelt tributes, prayers and moments of reflection. In Siaya, the community came together to bid farewell to their beloved son who had dedicated his life to the service of his nation. The ceremony was a poignant reminder of the impact he had on those around him. We extend our deepest condolences to the families and loved ones of General Ogola and the Kenya Defense Forces personnel who perished in the crash. Their sacrifice and dedication to the nation will never be forgotten. May they rest in peace. Later on 7th May 2024, Kenya Defense Forces witnessed a change of guard at the top. General Ogola's legacy was honored with the appointment of his successor, General Charles Muriu Kariri, who brings new perspectives and wealth of experience to the role of the Chief of the Defense Forces. This transition represents not only a continuation of General Ogola's vision, but also a renewed commitment to modernizing the Kenya Defense Forces and addressing contemporary security challenges. The leadership transition continued with the appointment of Warrant Officer Class 1 Bwana Haji Omar as Defense Forces Sergeant Major following the retirement of the esteemed former Defense Sergeant Major Elijah Aspro Koranga. Mr. Koranga's retirement marked the end of a distinguished career of 41 years, leaving behind a legacy of dedication and service. Warrant Officer Class 1 Adan Musa took over as the new Kenya Navy Sergeant Major, a position left by Warrant Officer Class 1 Bwana Haji Omar. These appointments reflect the KDF's commitment to recognizing and promoting capable leaders within its ranks. These strategic appointments underscore the KDF's focus on maintaining a robust and effective leadership structure by advancing experienced and deserving personnel into key roles. The Kenya Defense Forces ensures continued excellence in its operations and upholds the values of professionalism, integrity, and commitment within its ranks. As the year progressed, the Kenya Air Force and the Kenya Navy reached a significant milestone, celebrating their 60th anniversaries. These events were not merely commemorations but a testament to 6 decades of unwavering service, dedication, and commitment to the nation's security and sovereignty. As the Kenya Air Force and the Kenya Navy look back on 60 years of service, they also look forward to the future. The anniversaries served as a reminder of their pivotal roles in the nation's defense apparatus and their continuous evolution to meet emerging security threats. In 2024, Wajir Air Base achieved a prestigious milestone with the awarding of presidential and regimental colors, a recognition that signifies its exceptional service and dedication to the nation. This honor, bestowed during the Jamhuri Day celebrations on December 12, 2024 at the Uhuru Gardens National Monument and Museum in Nairobi was a momentous occasion for the Kenya Defence Forces. In a display of military precision and pride, the troops of Wajir Air Base stood tall as they received their new colors. The presidential and regimental colors symbolize the spirit, legacy and valor of the regiment, commemorating the gallant deeds and sacrifices made by its personnel in the service of the nation. In addition to other critical events of the year, the Ministry of Defence experienced a significant leadership transition with the appointment of Honorable Roslinda Soipan-Tuya as the new Cabinet Secretary. The swearing-in ceremony was a moment of pride and hope, filled with heartfelt speeches and warm congratulations. As Honorable Soipan-Tuya took the oath of office, she brought with her a fresh perspective and dynamic vision for the future of the ministry. Her leadership promises to infuse the ministry with renewed energy and commitment to its mission of safeguarding the nation. With her at the helm, the Kenya Defence Forces is poised to achieve new heights of excellence and efficiency. This transition marks the beginning to a new chapter, heralding a future of innovation, dedication and unwavering service within the Ministry of Defence. As we conclude this special recap, we reflect on a year of profound change and resilience within the Kenya Defence Forces. From mourning the loss of a revered leader to celebrating decades of service, the Kenya Defence Forces has demonstrated its strength and dedication to the nation. We extend the gratitude to all the men and women of the Kenya Defence Forces for their unwavering service and commitment.
In more recent news, Kenya Defence Forces personnel from Kahawa Garrison Barracks, led by Kahawa Garrison Admin Officer Captain Adanur Mohamed Ibrahim, donated assorted food items and diapers to parents of children with disabilities and elderly at Kahawa Wendani here in Nairobi County. The initiative aimed to spread festive cheer among the vulnerable members of the community while fostering and strengthening the relationship between Kenya Defence Forces and the local population. In his remarks, Captain Adanur Ibrahim emphasized that this festive season is a time for giving, sharing and spreading love. He further underscored the importance of unity among the locals and no one in the society should feel alone or forgotten. The admin officer noted that part of Kenya Defence Forces mission is not only to protect but also to serve and uplift the communities. Still on sharing mode, Moi Air Base personnel brought holiday cheers, spreading love and generosity to widows of the Kenya Air Force soldiers at Moi Air Base in Eastleigh, here in Nairobi. Led by Mrs. Becky Kipkorir, the Moi Air Base Women Welfare Group provided essential food items including sugar, cooking oil, flour and rice to widowed families of CAF personnel. The gesture underscored the group's dedication to supporting the families of fallen heroes. Speaking to the widows, Mrs. Kipkorir reassured them of the group's unwavering support, urging them to always know that they have a ready helping hand.
In a similar event, the personnel from Moi Air Base, led by Lieutenant Colonel Abubakar on behalf of the base commander, Brigadier Bernard Olwach, extended the generosity to the children at Mother Teresa Children's Home in Huruma and Mama Fatma Godwill Children's Home in Eastleigh. Speaking at the event, Captain Anjo Injagi, the base welfare officer, expressed deep gratitude to all contributors. Similarly, Kenya Navy Base Manda Bay visited Anidan K Children's Home in Wioni, Lamu Island and donated an array of essential items including foodstuffs, sanitary supplies, cleaning materials and other utilities to support the children and staff of the home. Speaking during the visit, Captain John Karaoke highlighted that the initiative aimed to spread love and goodwill to the children, helping them feel valued and cherished during this special time of the year.
We take a short break. We'll be back in a moment.
At the heart of promoting the soldiers' welfare for their steadfast dedication to duty in the defense and protection of their motherland, the Defense Forces Welfare Services, DEFWES, previously referred to as DEFCO, stands out as an institution determined to ensure steady supply of essential and basic commodities to the soldiers wherever they are deployed across the country. DefWest changed its name from DEFCO to align with the organization mandate of providing unmatched welfare services to Kenya Defence Forces personnel, veterans and their families. DefWest offers a wide range of products from consumer goods to development goods, events catering services as well as furnished apartments in Kilimani. DefWest currently operates 35 supermarkets, 24 mini-marts, 14 cafeterias, 3 restaurants, and 18 fuel stations with a national footprint with supermarkets in Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Eldoret, Nakuru, Nanyuki, Isiolo, Wajir, and Lamu. DefWest stands out among its competitors in customer-centric service provision, high-quality products, and service at pocket-friendly rates. For more details, contact us via telephone number 011-4335-801 or email us info@defwest.or.ke.
Welcome back. Retired Colonel John Hamley Bryant, the first adjutant of the 3 Kenya Rifles, alongside his wife, Mrs. Dorothea Leslie Bryant, and their son, who's the United Kingdom Defence Advisor to Kenya, Brigadier Oliver Bryant, paid a visit to the 3 Kenya Rifles unit in Lanet, Nakuru County. During the visit, retired Colonel John Hamley Bryant inspected a quarter guard before proceeding to laying a wreath at the unit's Narongombe Regimental Monument in honor of the sacrifice and successes of the officers and service members who have taken part in various operations in defense of the Kenya's territorial border.
The visit was characterized by fond memories of the former adjutant and officers of the unit who have overseen its transition from infancy stages into the currently fully fledged unit. The commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Geoffrey Ndungu, commended the integrity and standards of the highest level which have been built by his predecessors over the years. 3 Kenya Rifles is the oldest Kenya Army battalion and has played a great part in protection and policing of East African territories.
Kenya Defence Forces troops operating under Operation Maliza Uhalifu visited young boys transitioning to manhood at the African Inland Church School in Chemolingot, Baringo County. During the visit, they donated various food supplies and clean water to support the community. Speaking at the event, Colonel Musau, Deputy Commander Operation Maliza Uhalifu, highlighted the importance of behavioral change among the boys and urged them to prioritize education. He encouraged the young men to become positive role models and peace ambassadors in their communities.
Bishop Yusuf Losute, who addressed the youths, commended KDF for their efforts in shaping the lives of young people by keeping them in school and reducing their involvement in banditry. In a separate event, Kenya Defence Forces troops from Koloa Forward Operating Base organized a one-day football tournament featuring teams from Kerio Valley and Koloa sub-counties. The tournament aimed to promote cohesion and coexistence among youths from the neighboring areas. Meanwhile, KDF troops based in Mkutani Forward Operating Base spread festive cheer by donating food supplies to residents of Mkutani in the North Rift.
Still under Operation Maliza Uhalifu, Kenya Defence Forces troops, in collaboration with Ministry of Health representatives from Turkana County and Kapedo Dispensary, conducted a one-day medical camp and distributed clean water to residents of Lomelo, Turkana County. The medical team attended to over 150 patients, many of whom were participants in Endonga, an end-year celebration aimed at fostering peace among communities in the Suguta Valley. Additionally, more than 200 families who are currently facing a water shortage due to a prolonged dry spell and the breakdown of their local borehole benefited from the clean water distributed by the Kenya Defence Forces.
During the event, KDF Chaplain Sergeant Stephen Masharia encouraged the residents to champion peace and live harmoniously with their neighbors. He emphasized the importance of ongoing community healing from past conflicts highlighting forgiveness as a pathway to progress and reconciliation. Similarly, Kenya Defence Forces troops stationed at Kokenye military camp in Turkana County marked the new year with a humanitarian civil assistance initiative for the local community. The sub-unit visited Naibun Primary School in Loima Sub-County, engaging in activities aimed at fostering goodwill and strengthening relationships with residents. The sub-unit's medical team, led by Second Lieutenant Emmanuel Rono, provided medical assistance and health education to over 200 attendees and emphasized the importance of such initiatives to enhance public health.
That's all for tonight. Thank you for watching. We look forward to your feedback via our official social media handles and your viewership next Friday for the KDF Friday Bulletin. Once again, Kenya Defence Forces wishes you a prosperous New Year 2025. I am Senior Private Jeff Mwangi. Goodbye.